Ready?
All right. All right, and we are live here at the KFVS Digital News Desk. Clayton Hester here. We've got Emily Steimle with Notre Dame Regional High School. How are you doing today, Emily?
I am stressed and tired, as every director always feels 10 days away from a big show. So
Certainly.
I'm surrounded by lists and lists of things I still have to do before we open. So.
All right. Well, all of that in mind, how are things shaping up for your spring musical coming up?
We've been running the show pretty consistently since last Tuesday night, where they're just pretty much running it with no stops. And it's a show. We just got to get the little details, the props, the costumes, the lighting cues, the sound effects, all that stuff has to come in now. And so we're in Tech Week, and that's what we're doing right now.
All right, great stuff, great stuff. What do folks that are looking forward to this event, what do they need to know about Notre Dame's spring musical coming up?
Well, we're doing some things we've never done before. We've made most of our own costumes, which has been quite an undertaking, but they're original and they're really fun and colorful. We also have a projector on our stage for the first time this year. So we're using digital backdrops that are moving in the background, so like waves will actually move and stuff behind some of the characters. So it's kind of different than anything that Notre Dame has done before.
All right, great stuff, great stuff. With all of that in mind, what kind of tradition is this? Is this something that happens each year with Notre Dame, a different play like this? What's that look like?
Oh yeah, this is my first year here. The person that I replaced was here for 50 years. She did musicals here for 50 years every spring. There are students in the show whose parents were in productions here at Notre Dame. There are teachers here that they were in productions at Notre Dame. All of our administrators that went to Notre Dame. Like it's a really big deal. We've got 41 kids in the cast and probably 30 other kids that are involved in some way with costumes or makeup or lights or sound, all of that stuff. So it's a pretty big production.
All right. Was the timeliness of The Little Mermaid's, coming to a live action adaptation, was that part of the consideration whenever you all were deciding on this? What did that look like?
Yeah, that was why this was the one I wanted to do this year, because I knew that back in August when we were selecting, we already knew that Little Mermaid was coming out in June or May. And so I thought, why don't we've never done a Disney, let's do Disney and let's do Little Mermaid. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We are in the middle of, anybody who's ever done theater knows that Tech Week is the most stressful.
The craft that goes into it and the collaboration, I imagine that's a pretty rewarding experience for the students, don't you think?
Oh, it is. And the person who's trying to call me right now, Leslie Temlin, she's the brainchild behind most of our costumes, and they are beautiful, and they are going to be the thing that people are talking about, really. I mean, after the talented kids, which is, we've got singers that just will knock your socks off. But after that, this is a visually exciting show with the light and the digital projections and these amazing costumes we've pulled together. There's 108 costumes involved in this, because each of my actors are playing at least one character, and a lot of them are playing up to 4 characters. Yeah. And so it's fish and birds and turtles and all kinds of really exciting under the sea creatures.
All right.
So.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. Anything else that you want to mention today that folks may not know, perhaps either about the show coming up or about the craft that goes into it? That would be an interesting one as well.
No, it's just that the tickets are selling. So if you are interested in coming to see it, at NotreDameHighSchool.org is where you can get tickets. They're $15. There's not a bad seat in the house. And we are we are hopefully expecting to sell out. So get your tickets early.
All right, great stuff. Emily Steimle, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.